Hello, my Virgos. Virgos, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node, or whatever you do, Venus. This is all the Virgos all the time. So let's get right into it. I did pull some cards already, just trying to cut down on the time. Sometimes shuffling, it cuts into the time. So this is for October 20th through the 26th. Virgo, let's see what you have in store. We have the King of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is my man. My man is the King of Wands. So being in charge, decisive, independent, loyal, optimism, impulsiveness, unexpected income, someone who desires others to create creative achievement, an adventurous man who takes charge and initiates many projects. Again, he, she, they, in all these readings. So the second card we have is justice. Excuse me. So justice, karmic justice, consequences, legal dispute, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, life lessons, contracts, binding agreements, settlements, an apology, decisions needed to maintain justice, law, and order. So I'm getting the sense of like this week, you could be very fiery and passionate, or taking leadership of some kind of justice. I don't know if this has to do with legal matters. It could. So like something is changing for your legal matters. Maybe you might be getting some kind of settlement, and you are, fiery and passionate about that, being in charge, loyal, optimism, unexpected income. So there you go. I'm thinking like, it could be like a settlement you get from a legal battle. And then, so that's like your unexpected income here, Virgo. And then we have the Five of Wands. So competition, fighting, arguments, rows, disagreements, struggles, opposition, battles, aggression, temper, clashing personalities, strikes, chaos, disobedience, being defensive to territorial or assertive. So you could have been fighting this battle, this legal battle to get a settlement for a long time. And then because that goes into the next card, which is clarity, which is the Page of Swords. So you could be getting clarity on some kind of legal matter that you are fighting with. And the star, of course, it ends with the star. So hope, recognition, inspiration, creativity, calm, contentment, renewal, serenity, spirituality, blah. Positivity, faith, healing, rejuvenation, tranquility, enjoyment, faith in the future, happiness, promise, and help. So it just sounds like, whatever kind of legal, matter or some kind of justice or settlement that you've been waiting for, that you've been fighting for, is finally coming to light, and you are able to see like hope in the future. Like, so your dreams are coming true because of this settlement. Like, you could have done wrong. You could have been fighting in court about this. But then like the evidence or the truth has come to light. So the Page of Swords is clarity, finding out something, significant information, logic, fairness, ideas, inspiration, planning, vigilance, protection, and dexterity. One who is calculating and unconcerned about the feelings of others. One who is mentally mentally quick and subtle. Those who are both mentally and physically dexterous. So you have, it looks like an interesting week. I don't know if some kind of like, if you've been in some kind of legal battle where you get some kind of settlement, but that's what it looks like. I did pull some clarifiers. So we'll clarify the King of Wands here. So we have the Five of Cups. So maybe because of this legal battle, you've been feeling kind of left out in the cold, maybe impoverished. You felt like you couldn't make ends meet. We have a gentleman trying to escape from the rain from this giant mushroom here. So he could feel like he can't, he doesn't have really a roof over his head. So he could feel like he's been left out, like I said, impoverished. Maybe you are having issues because you've been fighting these legal battles. it's like you are trying to, you may have to have remortgaged your house, or like, had to give up something or had to sell something to for these legal battles, because we're going to get to justice in a minute. But you feel like you're left out in the cold. You can't, you may feel like you don't have enough money because you've been fighting this legal settlement or legal battles. So you could feel like you're, not meeting it, but you're doing it with so much, stoicism. You're so stoic, because you feel like you're in charge, like you're showing a different side to the people that you are fighting with or competing with for this settlement. So, stay steadfast, because here we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, this is about, income. This is about money and being stable in yourself, being stable in your home, being stable in your job. And again, it can deal with the settlement that may, because you have money, now you're able to afford things. You're able to get a new car. You're able to get a new house or a dream house, with the star here. So I clarified judgments, like I said, some kind of settlement or contract, or, because whatever this is, it could be a legal contract, it could be a settlement. I wanted to clarify, but you had to walk away from something. So we have the 8 of Cups here. You had to walk away from something, maybe to get more clarity, as we have the Page of Swords down here. So you could be, as you can see, the lady has she's like, please don't go, that kind of thing. She has that look on her face, and he's just walking away. So you may have had to walk away from a situation, from a contract, from a job. You might had to walk away from something that was no longer serving you, or like I said, walk away from a certain situation, where you were trying to get clarity. So yeah. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have 8 and 8 here, and then a 6. So we have the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is you're getting into a boat and going to greener pastures, so to speak. So you're going to calmer waters, and that could be because of your hard work. You've been trying to deal with some kind of legal issue or a contract issue. So you could have been doing hard work to, escape to greener pastures. The grass is always greener on the other side. You could be getting ready to, branch out on your own, that kind of thing. Whatever this legal matter was, could be really good for you because you worked hard for this settlement. You worked hard to bring the truth to light. And now you're moving on to better times, better income, better job, whatever. So it looks like you are moving on from the 8 of Cups, where you had to kind of walk away from something. But it definitely has something to do with some kind of judgment, or not judgment, some kind of justice. So like a legal matter or whatever. So we do have the 5 of Wands, which is conflict, fighting, argument, struggle. Like I said, I feel like you've been struggling in this, whatever this is, like this contract battle or some kind of legal matter. You've been kind of like, you had to, it's almost like you got raked through. I feel like you got raked through the coals, and now you're trying to, provide your truth. Because we have the clarifiers. Yeah, see the 5 of Cups here. So like worrying about stuff. You are, you're worried about these cups that are all toppled over. In this one, all the cups are toppled over, but there's always, in the original tarot deck, we see usually like there's cups behind the person and they don't see it. They're just worried about the cups that are turned over. But this is just worry, needless worry. I'm hearing like it's needless worry because, you've been raked through the coals before and you've come out on the other side. So with the conflict, there's also loss. There could be something that, you may have lost in the settlement. Even though you gained something in the settlement, you also may have lost. This also could be like divorce, like you're worried about losing money in a divorce or something, or some kind of contract where, you had to make the lawyers will actually kind of go back and forth between, what the contracts are about. So here we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So it sounds like this legal battle could have something to do with, like, it's very heavily emotionally draining on you, but you're sticking with it. It just seems like, you are the stoic one. You're trying to keep your, emotions in check. And because you do, it looks like the 10 of Cups here, you get fulfillment, you get family. So yeah, I see good things happening for you. Like I said, it's like you get your just rewards. I'm hearing that karmic, what goes around comes around, and you are the one who ends up on top of all that. So we clarify the Page of Swords, and I have the Moon here. I'm not going to show it because she is a little naked, and YouTube is YouTube. So we have the Emperor here also. There could be someone who is like very authoritative, very I don't want to say like they lied or anything, but like they were trying to take power of the situation or take over the situation that is legal. Not that this might be you, or it could be the person who was trying to rake you through the coals, so to speak. It could have been a fire sign because this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they could have, don't make these fit, if it wasn't, but there could have been someone who literally was like raking you through the coals, or you were trying to remain stoic through the raking of the coals, because there was stuff that was hidden at first. Like, I feel like the truth had not come out yet. So the Moon is anything hidden. And then, of course, you have the Page of Swords, which is, the truth comes out, the clarity comes out, everyone learns the truth about it. So we have the Queen of Cups and then the Ace of Cups. So again, this is just new beginnings coming out. Now that you've, won the settlement, you won the day. It just feels like, you get your just rewards, your just receipts. So you could feel emotionally drained, but then very satisfied. Like I said, with new beginnings comes everything. So I did have a lot come out. I'm not going to show for the star. We're just clarifying the star. So like I said, with the settlement, it feels like someone was holding you down. There was not a lot of truth coming out. Like, there could have been a lot of deception. At first, when it comes to, the court battles and the legal battles, perjury, I mean, even hearing perjury, and that left you on the defensive. So the 7 of Wands, you were very defensive of this person who was raking you through the coals, kind of lying, deceiving the court system, or just lying and thieving about, whatever. Like, I feel like they called your character into question, so you had to like defend yourself. So you literally would come out and say, no, I am a good person, and here's why, X, Y, Z. So I feel like you had to do a lot of defending of yourself here. And then, of course, you did a lot of reflection. So we have the 4 of Swords, which is, rejuvenation, meditation, kind of rejuvenating yourself, because this has been a very long thought out battle for you. But it looks like this creature is ready to hibernate, because animals will hibernate. I think humans are the only ones that don't hibernate, but it just sounds like you need to have a long rest after this, whatever this is, this battle, settlement, where, like I said, where your character and stuff was brought into question, because we have the 8 of Wands. So this is fast moving. You can see the guy is calling the falcon, and he's just about to land on his glove there. So this is originally it's like about movement and something happening fast, progress, movement, rashness. So it also, like, the falcon has like a little message there. So there could be a message coming in for you. about this. Like, I don't want to say an apology, but like something like that. Or it just could be, more about, okay. So like more about the court case, or this could be like a pledge to, not a pledge, but like it could be someone coming in and like I'm getting, okay. So I'm getting like a another contract. Like I don't know if there might be another contract in it for you, or something new is coming in, but some kind of message is coming in. So be aware of that. And then of course we have the princess of, well, it's the Princess of Cups, but it's the Page of Cups. So again, this is an emotional person who you need to rest your weary bones, I keep hearing, because this is what's coming in for you this week. If you've had some kind of contractual thing or some kind of legal battle, it looks like everything is going to come out your way. But you need to rest and rejuvenate after all this, because I'm sure it's been very emotional for you, emotionally draining for you. Remember to stop and think of yourself, take a spa day if you have to. But it looks like everything's going to work out for you, and good luck to you, Virgo. And if you like this, if it resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to go do what the good witch does, whichever signs, hit the like button the most. I will keep doing those. Hopefully I can keep doing all of them. But I will have some more come out. So I'm going to probably do some readings today and then readings tomorrow. So 6 and 6. So I'm going to try to do all the astrological signs, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope it resonated with you. If it didn't, then try some of your other signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever, Neptune, North Node, whatever that is. Just check out the other ones, and I will see you next time. See you guys.